Oh my god, what's up? Creepers and geekers, Chris the Retro Creep. How is everyone doing this fine, steamy afternoon here in the greater New England area? The greater Boston area. What's going on, everybody? Sorry for the longer than normal delay in me hitting go and then coming on. What I end up doing, honestly, a lot of times, is I'll hit go and then I'll refresh whatever drinks I have. Usually use the bathroom real quick and then get the guitar and the amp together if that's what we're going to be doing. And you know what? I went out on the porch because I don't think my landlord was home, and he's not, so I got this fucking cranked. Oh man, I wish you could feel that behind me. No. I forgot how to fucking play that. Hold on. I don't know anymore. Violation Entertainment. Good to see you, they say. And they're giving me the lightning bolts. The Pikachu come. Pikachu baby batter. That's how I look at it if I am to equate it. If I am to equate it with all of the fucking madness that comes along with this channel. So by beverages, we have a piping hot caffeinated beverage. Also known as coffee. And of course water. It is fucking hot today. Really hot. Says it's in tune. That sounds weird, doesn't it? I might have to adjust the saddle. Yep, intonation. I need to play around with the intonation. AC/DC. Ooh. There you go. There's your AC/DC. I think I got the timing right off on that. And then you have, let's see. Oh shit, I was playing it the other day. Get a little bit of thrash into the AC/DC stuff. I fucking love AC/DC, man. Scott or Johnson? I started my love with Johnson because I was just young. I mean, Back in Black came out when I was 5. But I love the earlier stuff, absolutely. I think, I'm not going to say one's greater than the other. I consider AC/DC two separate time periods. And the earlier stuff is just as raw and fantastic as the later. You know what? The earlier stuff is raw. The later stuff is more commercial. But AC/DC is just always AC/DC. I can't pick between the two. I consider it equal for the time period in the music. You know, I mean, I was just playing TNT there, and Dirty Deeds, what a fucking fun song that is. And then you start getting into, you get into John, I don't know. I like it all. I like it all. I like it all. I think Bon Scott had more of a vibe for the band. But I think they did well. I think they did well no matter what. I mean, the only time I ever really got to see them was during the Razor's Edge tour. What a fucking fantastic show. I don't remember who opened up for him. I really don't. Maybe I can message my buddy. He was a huge AC/DC fan. Huge AC/DC fan. As a matter of fact, I just saw a classic interview with them. The guy was asking, it was during the Satanic Panic, he was like, does it really mean Antichrist Devil's coming or something like that? And he goes, it was on the back of my sister's sewing machine, it just means power. All these fucking ministers, including my dad sometimes, would come out and be like, oh my God, it's about the devil and all this stuff. And I mean, don't get me wrong, they had certain songs like Highway to Hell. We just played that. But he's like, I saw it in the back of my sister's sewing machine. It was like, that's the name of the band. And I love everything about their personal life. Because it's my understanding that when they were off tour, they were just regular blokes. Just barbecuing and having beers and living the normal life, not pretending to be super rich rock stars or anything like that. And it's fun that you mention them because it's my understanding Malcolm passed away of Alzheimer's. Wearing this shirt again. Which breast? Wearing this shirt again. It's one of those shirts that are heavily in my rotation. Whenever we do laundry, it ends up on the top. We did laundry yesterday. Or maybe it was the day before. I can't remember. But it's got the cool stripes. And it's just a comfortable shirt. Just really, really comfortable shirt. But yeah, Malcolm died of Alzheimer's. Or complications related there too. Oh my God, when I play, the fucking thing maxes out. Oh no. Listen to that sustain. If I were playing it, you'd hear it. It would be, go out and get a sandwich. So you guys like my Light Bright video that I did the other day? The Running Man, inspired by Slappy Marsden. That one fucking picture is the whole reason I wanted this specific fucking model. That one fucking picture. So God damn it, you guys better go fucking give it views. Give it fucking views. Play it in the background. I don't give a shit. I want to see some numbers on that cocksucker. Because I went above and beyond for you to do that one thing. On what used to be an Atari-centric channel. It's funny going with AC/DC, you know how he used to do the whole... I can't do that very well because I always end up playing... I end up fucking playing Wasted Years. Or I end up just doing something classical like that, but I don't know. It is what it is. We'll play some games here in a minute, I promise. I specifically put the thumbnail there to keep me on track to actually put this fucking thing down, pick up the cocksucking controller, and play a game. And unfortunately, you guys are going to be stuck watching me play PKE again. I'm really having a blast with that game. Potion Sword Run! One of the many rad sponsors to this year's Walk to End Alzheimer's, the donator of the grand prize the Playdate console, unopened, unused, unmolested, and uninhibited by anybody's opinion. I don't know why I said that. Well, what's going on, buddy? What are we saying? Honestly, I don't get bright lights, but I did watch it. Thank you. That's all I ask. I love Light Bright, man. I love Light Bright. It's such a rudimentary, archaic technology that is just, I don't know, it's fucking amazing. That went into Notting Key territory. So, right there, that's kind of a blues scale thing. That's a flat at fifth, I believe. That works, and then I went, maybe it does work together. Oh, I gotta get my galloping back, my pedaling. I saw a video the other day of an 18-year-old Kerry King playing one of Slayer's first recorded concerts. And that's how they would open it up with that do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Although I haven't played Chemical Warfare. No, that's not Chemical, that's Black Magic. I haven't played Black Magic in so long. So you guys are going to have to forgive me for fucking that all up. What's up, Howard? What's going on, buddy? Thanks for popping in. Potion Sword Run sent guitar for 1,000 joules. What is that? I don't know what that is, but thank you, dude. I don't know if that's monetary or for fun. You know what? Megantron sent some jewels over to me last week. I still haven't figured out what that's all about. In fact, I forgot about it. I forgot to check into it. Potion, thank you. Whatever that is, I genuinely appreciate it. Sent guitar for 1,000 joules. And we were talking a lot about, Freddie got figured. I bought you jewels, Betty. Jewels. And she's like, I don't want your jewels. I just want to suck your cock. The greatest movie quote of all time. That's my favorite movie. One of my favorite movies of all time. Not because it's a good movie, but because it is clearly a fuck you to whoever gave him the money to make that movie. You know, some executive somewhere was like, we don't get you. We don't know what the fuck this is about, but apparently everyone else does. So here's a couple $1,000,000. Go make a fucking movie. And he literally squandered it with like the most ridiculous, asinine thing. Fuck yeah. That's a win for Tom Green. I love it. Let's see. Howard says, hey, I tested out the Destroyer. The guitar works. I just got it tightened up in the bridge. It might be a shorter bridge block in it. That's okay, man. You can always get another one. Guitar Fetish got them all day long. Does that have a Floyd on it? I didn't think those had Floyds, did they? I suppose the later ones would have. But refresh my memory. Gateway to Pixel Art. What is that? I don't understand what you're saying there, Violation, buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, the Light Bright. The Light Bright. Light shines on Marblehead. I think prior I was using a bad cord. maybe worn out. I use my wireless system and it works. That's awesome, dude. I don't remember you having issues with it, but that doesn't mean anything. My brain, I got bad brains. I got real bad brains, So, what's going on? My sister had a light bright, but we were too lazy to make pictures. You know what? That seemed to be the case, man. When I was talking about light bright during the live streams and everything, to this very day, these are like that little impulse. Oh, what do we get this kid? You're on your way to the birthday party, right? Somebody gets one of these stupid little things, brings it over. It gets opened, and maybe they stick a few things in, or maybe they'll do one of the patterns, and it just ends up getting lost to fucking antiquity. Put in the bins of obscurity and all the different analogies that you can come up with that may or may not rhyme. Attics, basements, and yard sales and thrift stores. That's where they all end up. And somehow I'll end up with all of them. Eventually, if I get the room, I'm going to collect every model I can get my hands on. Going as far back as, and including the copycats. Kenner made a version, and a couple other companies made a few versions of Light Bright. They were somewhat compatible, with each other as far as the pegs are concerned. You know what I've really been wanting to really collect, though? Viewmaster. It was fairly inexpensive up until about this past year, and it's starting to rise a little bit. But I think more so, people are cherry picking the intellectual properties. Like a Mickey Mouse one will cost you like $5 for an in the package still set of 3 discs, whereas a Masters of the Universe one will get you $40. You know, but it's because of the branding to it. It's kind of crazy that way, but it makes sense. Same with like color forms and Shrinky Dinks. You remember Shrinky Dinks? Holy fuck. I can still smell them in the oven, dude. Potion Sword Run says, I have no idea what that is either. But you can buy jewels to send. They were given to me, so I'm paying them forward. I know TikTok does it this way. Oh, so it is a monetary thing. Well, either way, dude, thank you. Wow, okay. I thought it was just kind of like a fun little, you know. I didn't realize you actually had to pay for them. In this case, they were paid for to give to you. But yeah, no, Megantron sent me, I think, 10 of them or something like that last stream before. I can't remember. Maybe it was like 200 of them. Hold on. Okay, so you know what? We're gonna learn today. I'm not gonna be able to see the chat for a minute here. So, what are jewels on YouTube? All right. YouTube jewels are a virtual currency that viewers can purchase to send interactive. It literally just says it that way. Animated GIFs to create during eligible live streams. This feature functions as a direct tip monetization economy for streamers. How they work. Purchase jewels. Viewers buy bundles of jewels through the YouTube mobile app. Sending gifts. Viewers use their jewel to send and engage on-screen animation gifs. If there was an animation to that and I missed it, I apologize. Oh no. Buying bundles up front means viewers do not have to make separate payments for every single gift. Okay. Let's see. Earning rubies. When a viewer uses jewels to send, the creator receives rubies. The virtual token that represents their actual earnings. Payout. Every ruby is valued at exactly 1 cent. Let's see. These earnings are tallied and paid out alongside the creator's standing YouTube partner program revenue. So I should start seeing stuff like that in my AdSense. Let's see. Eligible. We don't care about eligibility and all that crap. So, okay, cool. They're like something that you can purchase to say, hey, thank you for your stream or whatever. It's like a tip. Thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. Whether you were gifted them or paid for them yourselves. I'm going to have to learn how to do that and send them over to people. You know, keep the same jewels being fucking passed around like that one chick in high school. Well, let's see. Soul says the Viewmaster Theater in the big round can, most rare. I've been looking for the ET one for years. I have a lot locally of the ones in the can, the blue. You're talking about the projector, right? The round can and most rare. But they're like, superheroes or Mickey Mouse stuff and stuff like that. I find a lot of the ET ones on the card, that flat card that had the 3 discs themselves. I find ET that way. I had that when I was a kid. I had all kinds of ET shit growing up. Potion Sword Run says, good to know. Yeah. So each jewel is a buck. Or, no, I should say every ruby is a buck. So I don't know how many jewels make up a ruby, or if that's all they are. They just call them jewels for the sake of just calling them fucking jewels. But they're rubies, because rubies are jewels, but jewels aren't rubies. Holding the light bright pegs to the light, jewels. That's better than making pictures. Yeah, man, the light bright. Look at it. How can you hate that? How can you hate that? And then it does. These ones do the blinky. And then you do this one, and it's literally just a blinky. And then this one's kind of like a chaser fader kind of thing. But then it shuts off and then goes back into it. The only thing that sucks about the modern light brights is because they run on batteries. They have to put a timer into the circuit. And it shuts off after about 4 or 5 minutes. Whereas, the normal light bright, I remember as a kid we would do them for like holidays and shit. Halloween, every year we would make a jack-o'-lantern one. And put it in the fucking window. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's play some Atari. Like some rupees in Zelda. I was trying to think of the video game because it's emeralds in Sonic, right? I was trying to think of the fucking video game that would correspond with the. Oh, let me play with the volume here on my laptop so I don't blast you with the PKE meter sounds. I'm going to put it at about 40% on my computer. If that's not enough for you guys, fuck off. No, I'm just kidding. If it's not loud enough, let me know. If the sounds are not balanced. I just brought my voice up just slightly. So now I got to go find the fucking game, minimize everything. We got to bring the game up. Man, this game is so fun. I wish more people would start playing it, As a matter of fact, I was talking on... Oh, it's already set up to go. Gee, I must have been playing it during my last stream. Whose stream was I? I think it was on Chuck's stream. I haven't been on a lot of people's shit lately. I've been in a funk. So I stay away from interacting. God, water's so good today. That could be the shittiest water on the planet. It could be green, brown, I don't care. It is fucking swampy out there. Swampy. Although for the 4th weekend, we're supposed to be getting fucking thunderstorms. Hold on. I got this fucking thing here. I don't do the fireworks thing too often because, well, 2 reasons. One, they're illegal here in Mass, but most people don't really care as long as you're not bringing like heavy duty shit. If I just lit some firecrackers and a couple of little rockets, from my fucking street, no one's gonna care. But I got this. I hope my landlord changed the battery in his girlfriend's Jeep. This fucking guy, he's a very mechanical inclined guy. He owns not anymore. He's retired. A pool repair service company, meaning like we didn't just like go to pools and clean them. We did on the occasion, but it wasn't like every week we would go to the same pool and sweep out the leaves. No, you needed a new liner. We got called. You needed pipe run from your filter system. We rented the fucking jackhammer, dug up your yard, and did that, replacing the filter systems. And as a matter of fact, I have a filter system on my porch that I'm supposed to be turning into a droid, which I've been so lazy about. But the Jeep Wrangler 4-door thing, whatever it's called, if you guys are Jeep people, I'm sorry, I can't stand them. And I think it's got more to do with the culture surrounding Jeeps than the Jeeps themselves. And maybe because they're Chrysler products now. I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan. Ironically, I'm a big fan of the new Bronco, but it has nothing to do with Jeep. A lot of people think it's Jeep or Bronco. No, I just always loved the Bronco from the very first, which is what they're mimicking now, to my favorites are the mid '90s Jeeps. I mean Broncos. Think of O.J. Simpson, you know, that nice low speed chase. Man, I was at the Lincoln Dog Track when that happened. All the fucking races disappeared. Everyone was glued to the TV watching this one little fucking white truck going like 20 miles an hour on the freeway. Insane times. But regardless, in order to get the battery out, it's got these two lip things holding the battery in the bottom. And if you look on the side, there's just like a retention nut. A retention bolt. And he's over here cutting the fucking plastic with the Sawzall. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? So I went and got my stuff and pulled it out, and he pulled out the battery. We put the new one in. I even put the old one in the back of his pickup truck. And he opened up the back, and he's got all these big bricks. So he's like, pick one. So I just chose this thing. It's basically just a giant Roman candle. But unfortunately this year, it's going to be nothing but fucking raining and thunderstorms and shit. So I'm kind of fucking bummed out about that. I'm really bummed out about that. All right. Enough about old people and Broncos, and I got to turn the fucking controller on, don't I? Come on, baby. Find the computer. There we go. There we go. And if you remember correctly, you're one of the Ghostbusters, one of three. Fucking poor Winston. And you're walking around, and you're trying to find ghosts, and you're trying to zap them with your fucking proton packs. And if you look at the bottom corner there, that green block that keeps blinking, that's your actual PKE meter. And that'll rise the closer you get to the ghosts. Now, on the bottom left, that little blinking block, that's you. I wish the map was a little bit more, but I think this is just like a demo. So I don't know if it's a completed game or not. And I hope I don't sound like I'm complaining, because this fucking game, I've played it so many times now. And I'm having a good time. That, with you guys anyway. I've been playing it privately. That's not true either. I have a few times. But the idea is to walk through, you're in the library. And eventually it'll give you arrows. See? Now there's more. There's a yellow and a green. So I've gone in the right direction. I can't fucking hear it. I'm turning it up on my end. If it got too loud at yours, let me know. Oh my God. Where's the spookies? Alright, I hate this because I either have to go down to get them or up to get them. And what happens is sometimes when you go through the next level, the ghost is right there, so you touch them by accident without even knowing you're about to get, ooh, a donut. Alright, so he's up. Well, maybe he's over. Alright. There he is! And then, no, face the other way. Ah, fuck. Don't let him get away, dude. Alright, I had to pause there for a few minutes to use my proton pack again, because it too can overheat and bloat up. I remember the OJ case. It was like, no way. Yeah, dude, it was fucking stupid. That whole thing was dumb. And unfortunately, the case wasn't done off of justice. The case was being, what do you call it? Like, the LA riots had just kind of happened, and the Rodney King thing was starting to wind down a little bit. That fucking horrible shit. And unfortunately, because of all that, where the fuck am I going to get this guy? Where is this guy? Is he up here? Nope. It was more centric to that kind of ideas, I really like the animation there. Yeah, if you look at the very, very bottom here, I'll do it just for shits and giggles. You'll see as I use the proton pack, that green line goes yellow, yellow, red. That means your proton pack's a little funky. You just fucked it up. Alright, so now you just walk around and try to find the ghosties and ghoulies from last Halloween. You know what I want to see a crossover of? The Haunted Mansion and Ghostbusters. I want them to walk into the Haunted Mansion. And it's just the four of them. Welcome, foolish mortals. And then fucking Ray's like, it's a class 3 fucking rectum spectrum. Oh my god. Oh shit. You can get stuck on the fucking... I guess those are the bookshelves. Here we go. The rectum spectrum. It's a blue ghost. It's that. You know what that ghost there? That's actually the one from Boo Berries. Now I've seen a few pictures of this game, and the ghosts look like the Pac-Man ghosts from the Atari 2600 Pac-Man monsters. So I'm wondering if it's like an option that I have to select. I wonder if it's an option that I have to select. There we go. Or if it just happens after you get gooder, you know? You can go to the top. Actually, I think this is all one floor. I think you're in the basement or something. I don't know. I just know you're supposed to be in the library. Looking for the spookies. Here we go. Alright, so he's up here. It's over here somewhere. See what I mean? Sometimes when you go down, it just bites you in the bum. What's up, Off Grid? How about Ghostbusters and The Shining? You know, I don't know if that would make a good crossover. How about Ghostbusters go to the Amityville Horror House? How about that? I don't believe that place was haunted. Not even one fucking bit. Ooh, it's a Ritz cracker. I believe that was all a fucking scam. I haven't found any Twinkies yet. That was, I believe, a Nestle's Crunch Bar. I should print out... Actually, I think I have the manual on PDF form. Oh. I'm playing with the thumbstick just for shits and giggles. And it's not really working too well. It's funny, I had this idea, right? That I was going to become a rich guy and buy that house for the sole purposes of hiring the guys from TAPS to do an investigation. But it was after the skinny guy left. I can't remember his name. It was Jay and... Fuck, I can't remember his name. But they were going to do a secret, you know? Do a secret fucking episode in there just to prove once and for all no spookies in this house. It sucks that the place became so fucking prolific. Okay, all right, we're gonna come in this way. The place became so prolific that they had to change the signature look of the actual structure of the house. And it angers me. There we go. Except you gotta kill a lot of them in that game. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Dragonfire. Oh, maybe a little bit, yeah. Maybe a little bit, Howard. Yeah, I feel you on that. Hey, Creep, what do you think of the no more dice for PlayStation and Xbox starting 2028 and next gen? What do you mean by no more? Oh, no more what? Disc? If you're talking about download only, I'm not a fan of that, but I know it's going that direction, so, you know, I can do this all day long, raise my fists in the air in anger. I suppose it was inevitable. I mean, just look at Best Buy's DVD section or Blu-ray section. It's non-existent anymore, you know? Even Walmart, where I used to go, you know, it was one of those things that I used to love doing. It was almost like the rental store thing. I was dating this one girl. We were together for like 9 years. And every week when I would get paid, we'd go down to Walmart and we would dig through the $5 bin, or we'd go over to the shelf to the $10 section. And that's where we learned about a lot of horror flicks, like the Midnight Meat Train, Trailer Park of Terror, just some obscure kind of straight-to-video kind of horror. That's all gone now, too. You know, it would be a really cool thing. You know, we'd go down there, get a couple of movies. There's a series of movies, Hot Rod movies, that I got in the $5 bin that introduced me to this guy named Ian Rossell. He used to have a place called Way Cool Customs or something like that. But it also had Gene Winfield in there and a couple of other car fabricator legends. I think Barris was already passed on by the time these came out. I got a whole bunch of those. I used to watch them when I would get uninspired. And I would literally watch Ian Rossell take nothing. There it is, that's the Twinkie. I would literally watch Ian Rossell take fucking 3 wheels, a couple of pieces of sheet metal, and a steering wheel, and turn it into a fucking car. It was good shit. All right. Here we go. Ah, come on, fucko. Fucko. Yeah, no more disc. It's going fully digital starting January 2028. Next gen is digital only. I have to be honest with you, I'm surprised there's going to be a next gen. Honestly. I thought we would get to the point by now where they would just make a console and it would just be called the PlayStation or the Xbox. And it would just evolve from... I guess you would have to fucking upgrade the hardware and sell a new console. I don't know. Let's see. Let me finish reading your comment. Next gen is digital only. In due time, these game stores will go the way of Blockbuster once inventory runs out. Every GameStop in my area is gone already. In fact, I went to go to a GameStop a couple of weeks ago. Maybe a month or so ago. Because there's a game that my daughter's really after. And I was going to go get it. And it was a fucking empty shell. Didn't even know they were closing. So I went to the mall. That one's long gone. They're all fucking gone, dude. They are all fucking gone. All right, here we go. We're come upon a spooky. There he is. He was an orange spooky. God, I'm right in his fucking face piece. Fucking hate going up. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? And the thing is you gotta... You know, I may have grown up with cartridges and discs, you know? But, you know, generations. Oh, shit, that dude was fast. He was red. We're going to call him the Red Bull. I'm just going to go up until it tells me to go right. You know, to us, what is stupid and archaic, it's just status quo for the next generations, you know? Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. I'm stuck! Fuck me. Wow, he was a fast little bugger, huh? Bears fan Goomba! Was hoping you'd be streaming. I am streaming. Everyone's gone right now. Just got off meeting. What's up, chat? I had a couple meetings today, too. I actually had a... Oh, fuck you! I had him. I had a fucking AI interview today. Trying to get away from that joint I'm at now. I'm lucky if I get a fucking shift in a week. Dickheads. Oh, damn it! Alright, next one. Oh, I thought my proton was gonna go boom! My proton was gonna go boom! I had him! Unless I turned around by accident or something. I don't know, man. I was shooting him right in his fucking belly. Right in his spectral belly. But yeah, I had an AI interview today with a company. I might actually be working. It's weird. It's weird. This one place is really looking for help. It's nothing that is anything close to what I've been wanting to do lately. But they're pretty desperate to get people in full time. So I think I'm just going to do that for a little bit. It's basically one of you actually worked there. I'm not going to say whom. One of my buddies online here. And when I say you, I don't know if they're in the stream or not. But they've been trying to get me to go. They're like, dude, you'd be perfect. And it's basically, it's not like a detox. It's kind of like an educational cool-down system, so to speak. So I guess after your second DUI, you have to go to this place for 2 weeks. And I'll be there. I'm basically probably just being a hump, you know? Watching things, making sure things are safe. If the dude needs a notebook, go in the closet and get one. Serving snacks. Typical... that type of situation, but sorry I keep fucking with my glasses. This is all bent out of shape, and I'm sweating because it's fucking hot in here. I don't have the AC on too high because our income has gone down just a little bit, so we're trying to take it easy with the air conditioners. But Alan, what's going on, buddy? What's going on? All right, let's play one more round of the Ghosts. You know what? Let me do something here. Yeah, I guess there... I don't know. I guess there isn't... I'm hitting the select button. I guess there isn't different variations. Oh, maybe here. 2. I don't know if that's a 2-player. You know, let's experiment. Let's go back to 2. Oh my god. How many fucking are there? Let's see what this is. Hopefully it's not a 2-player situation. I'm hoping maybe it's just a greater difficulty or... cooler looking spookies. Because like I said, I've seen the Pac-Man monsters. The Pac-Man monsters on certain, you know, depictions of the game. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna die on purpose to make sure this isn't a 2-player thing. I mean, I can pull up the manual. I don't want to right now. I just want to play the fucking game. Fucking wall! I'm stuck! Yeah, you ain't going nowhere. That weird boom, that means they're about to go away. That means you're about to lose that fucker. As a matter of fact, my friend in which was trying to get me a job just messaged me on the books of face. Alright. Ooh, Rich Cracker. Carry on my wayward ghost. I'm gonna put you in a box. Oh, I thought for sure he was gonna be right there. Yeah, that is one thing about this game that's kind of frustrating. Is you can get stuck on the fucking shelves. What the fuck is it? I suppose I haven't tried down yet, have I? Alright. I wonder if the Ghostbusters community knows about this game yet. I'm not really a member of any of them. I'm a casual Ghostbusters fan, you know? The ironic thing about that is, though, is the flight suit I have for my Mandalorian kit is the same one they used in the first movie. Fuck. Where is this fucking thing? He's got to be over here. He's got to be in this fucking middle section somewhere. I think the game's lying to me. Fuck! Fuck you! Poo-poo. Okay, so I think number 2 is just a higher level of difficulty. I'll read the manuals and stuff and get better at this, because I want to play this a lot more often. This is such a fun game. Alright, we're definitely going back this way. Oh no, maybe it was down. And play this fucking game. Ah, I meant to go around them. That's alright. That's alright. Let me take a sip of water here. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Alright, narrow it down. He's got to be in this little section here. Fuck, I can't. Gee whiz. Gee willikers. Donut. Alright. Fucking stuck. Find the fridge where the dogs live. Fuck. I didn't see him. I did not see him. Twinkie! There's a brand of frozen pizza I've been really into lately called Moto City or something like that. It's Detroit style. It's really fucking good. The problem is it's one of those things that after you eat it, you kind of burp it up for a couple of days. That's what that hiccup was. I had a slice of it for lunch today. Got a slice of it for lunch today. Man, I'm drinking a lot more water than coffee. This sucks. Fuck water. Motherfucker thought he was going to get away from me. Honestly, if this game came out back in the day, this would probably be in my top 20. Easily. And I think a lot of it has to do with the simplicity of it, you know? I mean, there is challenge, but it's like... There we go. Where'd my arrow go? Woo-wee! Woo-wee! This is a Class 4 Spectrum. Now you see the red dots there just to the left of the PKA meter? I believe that red box with the T in it activates that. If not, at some point it gets activated. That's the level of which you're about to experience ghost-wise. And I think it's probably going to be that red fucker that's crazy fucking fast. I don't know if I've ever been able to get the handle on yet. I don't think I've fucking been able to rope one of those fuckers in yet. No, it's an orange one, and he demolished me. He demolished me. Okay, let's play a more common Atari game. Let's pop open the old Stella. Filtering files. What the fuck? What is Sea Monster? Oh, that doesn't look fun at all. I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that. I am not playing that. Alright. Alright, I get it. This thing vibrates whenever something happens. I don't want to play Pitfall or Pitfall 2. Not very good at Pitfall 2. You know what? Fuck it. Let's play a little Pitfall 2. I've never been good at this one. I don't play it often, so I don't know the layout very well. I don't know if you really do need to know it, to be perfectly honest with you. But let's, just for shits and giggles, give it a go. Let me put it on the screen for you. There you go. Would be 10 of 10 if it had some Ray Parker Jr. It does in the beginning. Honestly, I don't know if I would want music during the gameplay. I think I like it being quiet, you know, maybe with the occasional ooh, you know, you could do something weird like that with the Atari sound chip, right? I would think so. I would think so. I'm just going to check something here on my phone. Alright. Good to go. Good to go. Bum, 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 wee! Run away! I fucked around and almost found out. Oh, fuck you, Mouse! Can I not go that way? I guess not. I'll just go this way then. Speaking of mice, I had to feed my fucking ungrateful fucking corn snake today. Fucking asshole. No, I like him. He's a good dude. He fucking bit my nose the other day. My fault, of course. I wish you could go into places like that. Scorpions! No, grab the fucking thing. Actually, I'm going to do this first. There we go. This fucking, that frog likes to fuck with me, man. Let me know about the sounds, guys. It sounds pretty loud here. I've adjusted it. This game reminds me of OEB Pete. Really? I forgot all about that guy. Is he even still around? I think he had another channel, though. Didn't he? Wasn't it more Evercade-centric? Called the Ever Canadian or something like that. I'm not an Evercade kind of guy, so I don't really give a shit about any of that. Ah, there we go. Move over. Come on. Fucker. I could not get him onto the ladder. That fucking music is awesome. That's right, that's right. Fuck! I didn't time that very well, did I? Alright, I'm going to practice this. How the fuck do you get on there? You're supposed to jump onto it, right? Yeah, there we go. Jumping down. That's what I thought. Fucking frog. Fuck you! You should jam to this. Alright, hold on. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea, actually. I can't hear it, though. Alright. I gotta learn the tune. You know, I'll actually look that up and see if anyone's ever fucking done a copy of this on guitar. I know so many other fucking people have done, grab the fucking ladder! What the fuck, dude? That was a perfect fucking jump, too. I know everyone's fucking mad. They're like, what the fuck? You can't even play Pitfall 2? I didn't play this a lot as a kid. I don't play it a lot now. Fucking grab the fucking cock and ladder. Yeah, I'm good with this game. I apologize, guys. I tried to play a popular game that I don't play often. I need to, the fuck is Pizza Chef? It sounds dumb. I'm not playing that. Oh, man. Pooh Yan. I got that cartridge. It's an interesting looking cartridge. Shitty game, I think. I don't like Hubert. What is Rabbit Transit? Okay, I have no idea what this is, but we're giving it a fucking shot. This looks fucking stupid. This looks stupid. Stupid. Now, am I supposed to avoid those or catch them? Okay, avoid them. Wow. All right, so this is the controls for this game. Down to move forward, right to move up, or left in this case. You can't just go up, down, left, or right. Oh, that's detrimental to this fucking thing. I want to go see what happens when I touch the turtle. Okay, so you can keep pressing down to go down. All right. Oh, wrong way, wrong way. Feel that rabbit, Alucard. Absolutely. He's not big enough for rabbits, though. He got a large rat last night. It was fucking large, too. He almost had trouble fucking eating the cocksucker. This says 1983. Is this a real game? What is it called again? Rabbit Transit Atari 2600. Don't. Yeah, I guess they say it's like a Frogger Cubert hybrid. I see that. I see that. I'm not going to sit here and say this is a fun game. But it's not half bad once you figure out the fucking controls. Oh, you're fucking timed! Fuck. What a fucking weird game. What a weird fucking game. Never heard of this game. Yeah, me too. Uh-oh, I just got laid. Grab that little bunny by his fucking ears and smash. That is completely unnecessary. Fucking get off the goddamn block, you stupid fucking hair. And I'm over here like, once you figure out the controls, it's still kind of tough to figure it. It's hard to describe. It's hard to describe. Casey, what's going on, buddy? I made more bunnies. That's just what the world needs, more of me. Holy fuck. Look at him. He got shook. He got all kinds of shook. Alright, well, Rabbit Transit. That's what that was, I think. It was definitely something. It was definitely something. Let's bring the guitar back in because we're going to close out the day. I'm telling you guys, that PKE meter game, PKE game, really good. If you haven't played it yet, it's free to download. I believe I got it on Atari Age. But I made a video about it last week or the week before. Brian's Man Cave made one. That's where I found it. The link to the game is there on either one of those videos, mine or his. But, let's see. Shoot, I'm late. It's okay, dude. That's okay. No big deal. No big deal. You're here. You said hi. I'm happy with that, dude. Seriously. We did nothing but talk about AC/DC, a couple of bands, what jewels are here on the platform. We played PKE. We played very poorly a little bit of Pitfall 2. And then whatever that fucking monstrosity was I just played. Rabbits in the Mists. You guys ever see that HBO made movie, The Park is Mine? I'm going to call it The Park is Mine for bunnies. You know? Yeah, I just saw this live stream too. Oh, well. We got to be here for a few minutes. Yeah, that's all right. I mean, usually when I'm closing out, I'm usually here for a few minutes anyway. That's how Tony Iommi did that for Iron Man. He would go behind the nut and bend the string. In fact, Dazed and Confused, when he would go... Been dazed and... Oh, I don't remember how to play that anymore. Can you tell I have it louder than normal? I won't fucking put it away. It sounds okay. It sounds okay here. I gotta adjust a few things. Something must have got bumped. I don't have my normal, what do you call it? Real high gain. People hate it when I do that. You're not supposed to go back and forth. I just think it sounds cool. I fucked that up. It's funny, I always complain about fucking Master of Puppets. Like, it's the only fucking song everyone ever plays. So I'm tired of hearing it. There's so many other good fucking songs on that first 4 albums, you know? It's always Master of Puppets. Always fucking Master of Puppets. It's never fucking Battery. Or, let's see, what else? Creeping Death! Fuck, man. What I love about this riff here, is Kirk Hammett wrote that riff when he was 16 fucking years old on the edge of his bed. And I go back to when I was a kid, sitting on the edge of my bed playing and having those dreams, right? And they're recording their second album, and they're looking for little riffs, and of course Lars and James go through all the tapes, and they're like, oh, we like that. And they threw that into Creeping Death, and it became like one of the signature parts of every Metallica show. Can you imagine that? Something that you just fucking noodled together at 16 becomes a staple for one of the biggest fucking heavy bands of all time. You're 16 when you write it. And now it's like an anthem now, you know? People playing it, the drummer and the bass are just doing their thing, and the whole fucking 100,000 people in the thing are going, die, die, die. I fucking love that song, man. I like it when they open with it. I like it when they close with it. They usually close with Seek and Destroy, though. That's another fun song to play. Real fun song to play. Creeping Death Escape. Yeah, I never really learned how to play that one. I don't know. I know they like doing that kind of thing in the early days. It's like the main riff of Seek and Destroy It. I had the Gallop. They didn't do that. I love the early shit, man. Drummers like to play the ending of One a lot when Justice came out. Yeah, you know what? Because it was simple, but it was powerful, you know? I mean, even on guitar, it's easy, you know? You just, once you learn how to gallop, you literally just, you know, you have your E chord, and you're doing the double stop on the 4th and 5th string on the 2nd fret, and then you do the same to the 3rd. So it's just... I can't remember. Fuck yeah. I love the opening solo to that song so much. Obviously it's done clean, but fucked it up already. Let me start over and then we'll get going. We'll play a full fucking tilt. Fuck your mom! You know what? This is what we gotta do. This is what we gotta do. Hold on. We'll play it proper. We'll play it proper. I actually got demonetized once for playing, way too much of it. So I'm not going to do the whole. Yeah, I redid it. Something stupid like that. It's been a while since I played it too, but let's see. And I'm like, dude, listen to more Merciful Fate. Oh, dude, I fucking love Merciful Fate. I don't know if I know any Merciful Fate songs though. I can't think of a single Merciful Fate song. I know plenty of King Diamond stuff, you know. then there's there it is. That's where it goes. Let me help you out of the chair, Grandma. Out of context, that sounds fucking stupid. And I would actually fucking smack the shit out of someone for coming up to me and being like, what kind of music is that? What kind of music is that? I can only play Evil. I think that's the only one I know. Yeah. Trying to think of any songs. See, I didn't really get into Merciful Fate except for Don't Break the Oath, which I didn't listen to a lot. It was a little too extremely satanic for me. I don't mind a little bit of evil in your metal, but it was just a little too satanic for me. But like In the Shadows, Time, there was another couple around that time period that I really liked. But In the Shadows, what a great comeback album. You know, they'd been separated for so long. I guess they wanted to do more hairband stuff, and King Diamond wanted to keep doing the theatrics. And they just weren't jiving. That's why Merciful Fate kind of split up, you know? And then and then fucking, King Diamond went off to do Melissa, and then my favorite, Abigail. 18 is 9! Oh, actually, I think it's played here. I'm actually just making it up as I go. I remember I was listening to the album Hell Awaits. I can't remember what song it was, but there's a line that says, "Kill the preacher's only son, watch the infant die, bodily dismemberment, drink the purest blood." And my dad was walking by my room when that happened, and he was like, "This is the shit you're really listening to?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know." He goes, "You realize you're a preacher's son, right?" I said, "Yes, Dad, but I'm not the only." A dash of Satan to enhance the flavor. Don't let it overpower the dish. Yeah, I can't really get into the overt. Like the band Possessed. You remember them? Remember Possessed? What was that one song called? Don't Burn the Witch. Was that them? Or was that Venom? I think that was Venom. Witches dancing the pentagram, getting raped by Satan. What the fuck? That's the shit I was just like, alright, get the fuck out of here. Really? Did you really have to go that hard? But how about Annihilator Creep? Do you like them? Oh, from the great up north. Yeah. Word Salad, great song. Alice in Hell, good song. Great guitar player. Fantastic guitar player. Didn't get into too much past Alice in Hell, honestly. But for a thrash band, you know what? Annihilator is kind of like the Canadian Megadeth in that the singer guitar player is the only constant in that band. I can't remember his name. What an amazing guitar player. That guy is just so fucking good. He is so good. Possessed are fantastic, Howard says. You know, I associate Possessed with Gwar. I don't know why. I think because my buddy let me borrow Possessed, and which Gwar album had a Salamanizer in it? He let me borrow those two albums. You know, that was ridiculous stuff made to be ridiculous. Here's a little song from a god to a slave who never should have been let out the fucking microwave. I'm on your planet. I'm causing a muck. I should give a shit, but I don't give a fuck. Ever since I was a scum dog, I blew a cum wad and suck a digilitchalog, whatever the fuck. Oh, you humans always screaming while you're sipping on my semen. Fucking crazy shit. I love Gwar. I fucking love Gwar. Like, I don't know the catalog very well, but it's the concept of Gwar. And I remember when they were going to be on the Jerry Springer show, me and my buddy Jiffy the Jew. He was Jewish. We rushed to his house. To tune in. It's fucking good stuff. Jeff Waters, his later stuff isn't bad. Jeff Waters, is that the name of the Annihilator guitar player? Oh my god. What about like Creator? I used to fucking love Creator. Betrayer! Your word isn't worth more than puking the dust. Fucking heavy. Real heavy shit. What else did I listen to back then? Sacred Reich. I used to listen to a lot of Sacred Reich. Truth and Justice, the American Way. They're from Arizona. Joan Rivers loved Gwar. Well, Joan Rivers looked like she was in Gwar. Gwar was funny as hell. They went on the Joan Rivers. You know what? And they never left character. And whenever they were on a talk show, they let them. They just let them, and they took it serious to a point. Does anybody in the chat, let me see, how many fucking people are in here right now? It says 8, which means there are 7 of you, because I have my alt account going. And you guys remember Malaya Rage? You guys remember that Bates Motel and from their second album, The Witching? Loved it. They weren't really thrashy. I don't even know what you would call them, but I'm here, but mostly listening. I know you are. Have you heard of Malaya Rage, Casey? Have you heard of Malaya Rage? What was that first album called? It was a skeleton with a big fucking chief headdress. I think it was called like The Rage or something like that. Hold on. Malaya Rage catalog. Oh, Kill to Survive. I think that was the name of it. Yeah, Kill to Survive. Look at this fucking album cover if you guys can even see it. That's fucking metal. And then one of my local heroes, a band called Wargasm. Wargasm. Oh, I forgot how to play that. Oh, man. That sucks. He's on a war page. He's on a run. And more bent than you've ever seen. Trying to tell him he's got no rights like putting out a fire with gasoline. Until he wound up knee deep in blood. There it is. That's what happens when you take a classically trained guy and have him play thrash metal. You get fucking weird riffs like that. Oh well, I can't remember how to play that. I'm a country boy, sir. I like classic rock and country, 90s alternative, and of course, 80s. Well, Mariah Rage was 80s. I think that album came out in 88. It was 80s. Oh, they had songs like Bates Motel. It wasn't really very thrashy. It was just more driving, like almost power metal. Alright, that's fucking driving me nuts. Doesn't fucking matter. None of you guys know the fucking song anyway. I played it correctly, perfectly, in fact. Even better than the guy who wrote the fucking song. Mm-hmm. Then they did a lot of these things. They did that, and then they really liked that pattern. Yeah, and then there was same exact notes, just played slightly different. But yeah, honestly, if you guys are into any kind of like metal and stuff, or you want to explore, there's like this second wave of thrash metal that came out in the late 80s. Maybe it was more like a third. Maybe it was like a third generation. Maybe it was the NES of the metal. There were bands like Wargasm, which I highly recommend people listening to. Really good band. Really good band. Nuclear Assault. Forbidden, that first album, Forbidden Evil. Oh, it's a chef's kiss. It's fucking awesome. Why don't you have a series where you teach guitar? Because I fucking hate teaching guitar. My other channel, though, over on the Creepy Crawl, I do every now and again do little guitar instructions. I have a couple on there. I teach you how to play. I think the first thing I did was something called like Getting the Bends, where I taught people how to bend. And bending isn't just going hee, you know. There's fuck. God damn it. Why did you have to fucking say that, dude? I was just about to sign out. Fucking dickhead. Fucking dickhead. I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding. You know I'm kidding. Like, I mean, you could sit there and just go. But if you take like David Gilmour, for instance, he does a lot of like you know, stuff like that, how to control it. Because you don't always just go to one note. Sometimes you just like kind of, you barely kind of bend it to come down. And other times you really give it hell. Shine On Part 3, he does a lot of right here. And right there, you're doing a half bend. But I do that. I actually, I'm thinking about doing a video of 5 easy riffs that make you feel powerful. You know, that kind of a thing. I taught people how to play the solo to Mother, I believe, from Pink Floyd. Alice Cooper's Welcome to My Nightmare. 5 inspirational riffs, and I showed you how to play those, ones that meant something to me. And let's see, Miss America by Styx was on there. There's absolutely probably a Metallica and a Sabbath riff in there. A couple others. But there's plenty of instruction videos, dude. And you know why I don't really do it? Because I don't know. I don't know guitar. I can noodle and do my thing, but like I couldn't tell you what's an Elixian mode versus fucking a 7 sus9 fucking diminished and all that crap. Oh, okay, so that's in the key of your mom's ass, which means your sister's pubic hairs are down here. You know, I don't know. I don't know that stuff. So I sit there and say I do a noodly thing right here, and I can tell you what fret and what string I'm doing it on. That's really all there is to that. So I don't do many instructions because of that. I can teach people, but they're not learning how to read music because I never learned. I had a real bad luck when it came to everything in life, really, honestly. With the exception of some of you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are honestly probably, fuck you. I'm going to get emotional now. You guys are probably honestly the best things that have ever happened in my life. Everything I try to do has always fucking failed one way or another. And when I was learning guitar, I went to this local school in the town adjacent to us, and they closed down 2 weeks later because the drummer was diddling some kids. And one of those guys, the guitar guy, wanted me to come to his fucking house and learn. That was a no-go. And then I went to get this one guy who used to come over to our house all the time, and he actually taught me some stuff in the beginning. But he was like this old hippie that would come in, and he's still out there today. Everyone who's ever played guitar in my area knows this little card that's in every fucking storefront. It's like about this big, and there'd usually be a stack for you to take. And it would say, be the guitarist you want to be. Contact Mike at this phone number. Now there's a website and an email, but it was just a phone number. It was some dude in Wakefield, Mass. Would come to your house for either a half hour or an hour session. I would get the hour one. My dad was quite generous that way for me. And he would sit there, and he'd have his acoustic, and he'd cross his legs and put it on. And instead of like teaching you guitar itself, what he would do was teach you how to play songs that he really liked, like Brown Eyed Lady or Brown Eyed Girl. I think we did, what is that one? Oh, what is it called? Fuck, why do I keep doing this to myself? You know, I don't mind that the stream goes over. I don't mind. There's no set times in my streams. What is that? Chill out on the thing. I think it's called Pipeline. Something like that. You know that. I can't believe I fucking remember how to play that. House of the Rising Sun? Yep. That was another one. You know what I found out is House of the Rising Sun. Let me turn it down a little. I want to put like a medium gain on it right now. Goes perfectly well with Amazing Grace. I know you're an atheist and all that, but that's really an acoustic song, so It doesn't really translate to electric too well, but the lyrics to Amazing Grace go perfect with it. Go perfect with it. If you're into that kind of thing, I am. I'm into that kind of thing. But yeah, he would sit there and just teach you that, right? And he had his legal notebook, and he'd write down the notes. This is an A. This is a fucking your mom's ass, whatever. And then he would like do like these weird lines to show you how they intersect musically. You know, like why does the transition from this A minor to the C? Why does that work? And then to the D, and then to the F sharp. No, this is just F. A, E, A, you know? And then why does he change to the C later on instead of going back to the E? Then he goes to the E. So he would do things like that, but really nice guy. He stuck around for about a year or so, and then I just said, Dad, I don't think I'm going to be able to learn anything more from him. Although one day he came in, and I said, look, can we put the notebook away? I want to learn how to play this. And we sat there for an hour and tried to figure out how to play the Munsters theme. We played it incorrectly, but it was good enough for fucking 14-year-old me. It was good enough for 14-year-old me. But I never really learned, like, what it was I was doing. So I can sit there and tell you to make a power chord on the fucking sixth string, on the sixth fret of the sixth string. To tell you what a power chord is. But I couldn't tell you why that chord would work with that chord. You know, I could do scales. That's a C major scale, I do know that. You know, the fucking blues scale, which is basically pentatonic. And I know to add the flatted fifth, or the devil's interval. That note right there, instead of going... Great stuff, great stuff. Rumor has it that you could have gotten executed back in the medieval days for using that note, or even earlier than that. A lot of psychedelic and metal uses that. I mean, Black Sabbath. Right? That's normal pentatonic stuff, and then you go into that flatted fifth. And it makes it so fucking creepy and evil. And he has that little shutter. Hammer on, pull off. So I could teach people stupid shit like that. I think Marilyn Manson just flies by the seat of his pants with music creation as well. Ain't nothing wrong with playing from the heart instead of the head. Yeah, you know. And then there's oh, that's a drop D song, so it's not going to translate well like this. I don't know. It has to. I have to fuck with the tuning to get that song properly. One of the other songs that Marilyn Manson did was an old blues song. I get a spell on you because you're mine. Something like that. I don't know. He got in a lot of trouble the last time I saw him live. He actually pulled it out on stage and grabbed his chick and put her face to it. If I remember correctly, it was during one of the Ozfests down at Great Woods. I don't know what they call it now. It's probably Corporate Sisters Ass Stadium now. I'm out of coffee. Fuck your mom. I guess I'll drink the rest of this water. Do I know Eurythmics? No, not really. Aside from that, you know. Which is not really them. It's. I don't even like Marilyn Manson. I think he's a scumbag. All right, that's it. that used to creep my mom out when I would do that. She'd be like, Christopher, stop it. Well, I don't want you, and I don't need you. You know, don't bother to resist or I'll beat you. There was a couple other songs that they played that was pretty cool. That was what you call a drop D tuning, where you drop the low E to D. A lot of really wonderful songs. Actually, let's go back to it. A lot of really good songs. I got too much bass set on this for this, but you guys should know what that song is, right? Who else liked it? Hey, what's going on, Chuck? What's going on, buddy? Play one of my songs. Oh, you know what? I don't know any of your songs. Send me a couple tracks and I'll jam along to them. Just don't fucking copyright strike me. Seriously, send me over one of your grooving tracks. Nothing too fast, nothing too slow. Well, slow's fine. Slow's fine. Send me over one of your tracks. You got my number. You got my number. Send it to me through WhatsApp. I believe you're on WhatsApp. I'm on WhatsApp. You'll find me there. I'll fucking jam. I'll do a whole video on it. I mean, it's not going to be a professional done because I don't know how to record that way. I don't have any interface for the guitar. But I'll play it over here and then record it, and hopefully the balance will be great. I like Antichrist Superstar. It wasn't a bad album. It was moody as hell. It was all right. It was all right. I know him from TV. You talk about DJC? You know who made a lot of really good use of... Hold on a second here. I don't know why there's so much bass on my amp today. Nirvana used a lot of drop D. Fuck, how do you play that now? I think that's how it goes, right? Heart-shaped box. I don't even like Nirvana either. I didn't like a lot of the grunge scene. And I didn't really get into like Alice in Chains until like later in life, when I realized they were actually a great band. I do like Soundgarden. In fact, I wrote a song by playing one of their songs wrong. Let's see if I can play the song itself first. No, that was my version. I can't look into the mirror. I wish I was you so I could make love to me. You know, that kind of a thing. I had to look in Television Gamer today. It's the Retro Gamer from the moving pictures. Paint it black. Ow. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Well, I can't hear it in my head. I did have to learn how to play that song for a cover band I was in years ago. Do 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 do. Something like that. Oh shit. Here in the Northeast, it's like wicked humid. So like my fucking neck is going all over the place. But yeah, Drop D was really big in the fucking 60s. And then it didn't fade away for a little while. And then it got really big with the grunge cats and some of the metal dudes. New metal loved it. Really cool shit. Turns anything into metal, you know? Ooh, let's see. Soundgarden, AIC use a lot of Drop D and other weird tunings. Yeah. So did Keith Richards. Keith Richards liked like open G tuning. And he would remove the low E string, or the high E string. And he would go 5-string only. Or maybe it was the low. I can't remember. But like a lot of the songs that you can try to play on the guitar, and it'll never sound right until you realize he's only playing a 5-string guitar tuned to open G, which is, you know, that. I love Drop D. I love Drop D. I actually made it a point for a little while there in the early 2000s to translate some songs into Drop D, like Alice Cooper, I'm 18. Something like that, you know. I like Drop D. Do you know how to play Don't Fear the Creeper? All right, well, I got to get my tuner out, but what was the song I actually translated into Atari Creep lyrics like a week or two ago? What was it? I have the lyrics here. But I still play their... Oh, I think it was the song Creep. I think it was the song Creep. God, I can't remember how to play it now. It's like G. I'm going to have to figure it out, but I came up with lyrics to the song, but I'm a creep. I think the chorus went, but I'm still the creep. I'm still retro. Won't even use their... Oh, okay. I stopped using their name. That was the main lyrics for the verse. I stopped using their name. but I still play their games. They didn't like my t-shirts, breaking my balls. That was lame. But I'm still the creep. Bow, ba-dum, bow. I'm a retro. I won't even use their name. And modern Atari's to blame. I'm having trouble coming up with lyrics, bud. I really am. That song is what we call, and this is a video for I'm a streamer. Yeah. That's good shit, man. Right? Hey, what's up, Steve? What's going on, man? I'm a creep. I'm a Steved. Well, I'm a fucking douchebag. I'm having trouble coming up with lyrics, dude. Seriously. You know, I use Gemini a lot for little stupid things. And, like, I forget what I was talking about. I think it was when I was doing I was trying to make a graphic that had this guy, the creep, me, hanging out with the Intellivision Mantis. And it searched the internet and knew all about the Mantis and DJC and explained his channel to me and stuff. I wonder if you can't do that, Casey. Just say, there was a guy called the Atari Creep. Now he's called the Retro Creep. We want to write a song to the tune of Don't Fear the Reaper, but call it Don't Fear the Creeper, but use lyrics that represent what he was all. Maybe it would work. I don't know. Let me try that with Gemini. I mean, they're the ones that came up with. Hold on. Let's see. Where are we at? He's the creeper.
Used to be the Atari Creep. Now I'm the Retro Creep. Got that Intellivision running deep, waking monsters from their sleep. I'm a fat toothless fuck from Boston, yeah, I'm just me. Creeping it real since 75. He's the creeper. Forget that fucking nest shit. This channel's where the real monsters live. So you know the channel, now come on and creep it real. Creep it real. Creep it real.
You know what's weird? He gave me two different versions of that song, and the chick's going, creep it real, is where it stopped. But the other one had that really cool, creep it real. So I kind of put them together, and it somehow worked out pretty well. So it's got a couple of different songs to make up one. When did the channel rename happen? Right around December 8th on my anniversary. I even did a funeral and everything, like a little video, putting the Atari Creep name in a fucking grave. Atari Creep name in a fucking grave. But that's when it happened. Let me try to find it here. Let me find it. Let me go into. I can't see. Actually, yeah, I will be able to see the chat if I go back into it on my phone. Let me go back into it on my phone here so I can see the fucking chat. Who the fuck puts ads on their live stream? Hey, what's up, Megatron? I'm sorry, Megatron. What's going on? I gotta properly greet you, fucking people, because I start these things. I need to end it. Let's see. Where is it? We'll play it here now. There it is. All right, let me pull it up. Get rid of whatever ads are here, and then I'll bring it in so you can see it. All right, let me turn it up a little bit so you can hear it. All Browser. Yowzer browser. Window capture. There we go. There we go. Let's I know I'm gonna hate myself for doing this later. Alright, you guys ready? This was uploaded 6 months ago. It doesn't give me the exact date. I'm sure I could find it somewhere. But I believe it was on December 8th. That's the anniversary of my channel. I'm cranking the sound, so if you have headphones, sorry. And that right there is my new intro. Now, did you guys notice something? I don't think anyone noticed it. Let me replay it, and I'll pause it where I'm talking about. I mean, you can see it now. Do you see anything there? What's going on? I'm going to look at the comments, though. No, I don't think anyone said it. But what is goofy about this, or what should be symbolic about this? And I may have thought a little too much on the whole thing. I'll give you guys a minute. The I in Atari is missing. Absolutely. And what is the symbology there? First of all, if you could tell me what that quote is from, what's the symbology? I think what you mean is symbolism. What is the symbology to the I missing from Atari Creep? Let's come back in here. I'll give everyone a few minutes. Now they can't sue you. Like team. There's no I in team. You're kind of close. I don't give a f. They fucking sue me. What are they going to sue me for? I got fucking $3 in the bank account right now. At best. At best. Hold on. Let me. After doing all the things I needed to do with what little I had. Oh, I'm sorry. I have $1.57 in my checking and $8.31 in my savings. I don't even know how the $8 got. Oh, you know what it is? Is every time I spend, they round it up and put it into the savings. Where's the symbology quote from? I know this. Go ahead and tell everyone, Steve. Be the big brain. Be the big brain. I don't know. All right, the symbology is I took I out of the word Atari. I got rid of myself from the association of Atari. Like I said, I may have thought a little too hard on it, but they want your $3. They can have it. Those fucking ass. You know what? No, fuck them. They got enough of my money. They got too much of my money over the years. I'm actually having fun doing this. Maybe we'll go back into playing a game or two, but who needs money, right? Well, that's my problem. I've never been money motivated. I've never been money fucking motivated. So it's like, I don't know. I always seem to make it happen, one way or another, right? We have food. Lights are on. I'm talking to you through the internet, which means I have a connection, right? My animals are fed. The kids are fed. I didn't really eat much yesterday. I'll be honest with you there. Until later on when I got that Detroit pizza. And that was actually a gift from my lady. She's like, you've been sacrificing a lot lately. We lost like $4,000 a month when the girls turned 18. Their father passed away when they were 2. And they were getting money through the Social Security and stuff like that and through another trust fund. That had something to do with their grandmother. And when they turned 18, all of that stopped. So it's been a little tougher lately. It's not pity. I'm not looking, for anyone to be like, oh, boo-hoo, here's it, It's just life, guys. It's life. God always provides one way or another when it comes to me. And he can for you, too. But lately, we just, I just been letting them eat, and it's not like I can't do without a meal here and there, right? So I had I don't think I even had breakfast yesterday, which I normally don't eat anyway. I can't eat in the morning. It's gross. But my lady came home with one of those pizzas and said, "You've been sacrificing a lot. Here, I know you like this. I know you're not supposed to eat it." But I'm like, shoving it right down my fuck hole. But yeah, we've been hurting a little bit lately, and that's why, and it's fucked up because here's the progression of things. I got that job with Amazon Robotics. And a week later, the company I went to lost their contract with them because of something. Maybe they did some shady shit. And I'm like, this is fucking great. It was great fucking pay. And I was working with my hands. I was building something that was cool and modern and tech. And it was awesome. And I acclimated to it like before the end of my first shift. I was banging them out. My section anyway. And then I couldn't go back the next week. So I took the next job that was available at Lowe's. And it wasn't paying much. So my lady sent me this other thing for we'll just say one of the big courier companies locally. And it's loading trucks. And I went through all the processes and did that. And I worked a good couple solid weeks, and now I'm per diem. I'm per diem. And it's like, I'm lucky if I get a shift a week. So I've been fucking throwing resumes out there. The only problem is the shit I'm trying to get into, the people want like 2-3 years experience. And it's like, I don't have that. I have the certificates and everything. I have knowledge from doing it personally, The whole reason I got my certificates in soldering and electromechanical assembly is basically what they call it. And then I got my, what they call a J610 standard, which means I can actually inspect class, 1 through 3 soldering. There's different classes of soldering. There's stupid little toys that, all right, if they work, they work, all the way to this has to work or else people are going to die. And a lot of it here is local government contracts. We're talking like radar systems for helicopters and shit like that. But they want people who have been in the field for like 2 to 5 years already. And the whole reason I got those certificates is because I've been soldering my whole life. I fucking pissed right through that whole course. I fucking pissed right through it. And got the certificates and everything and started banging out resumes. And they won't take my personal experience as part of the deal. And this is the thing that sucks, and I didn't know this, or else I probably would have chose a different route. Back in the day, you would apply for a job, say a soldering job. Just say you're soldering fucking parts on a board, right? Back in the day, Atari, there was a bunch of little old ladies soldering the capacitors and shit to the board. And what they would do is they would say, "Are you experienced?" "Yes." "Okay." They would hand you a board, a bunch of components, in an hour. And say, "All right, go in that room and bring this back to us within an hour." And they would inspect it, which is what the 610 certification is. They don't do that anymore. It's all through temp agencies, and they want to see it on the resume and not in, And I was expecting to go into these places and just fucking burn through these boards and be like, "Here you go," and then being able to pick and choose what job I was going to fucking take. And it just didn't happen. So I kind of screwed up the Lowe's thing by taking the more pay. And now I've just been fucking apply. I did a virtual interview today. I got another interview on Wednesday or Tuesday for a place that's that detox place I was talking about earlier. So it's been a little tough here in the past month or two. It's been real tough, but I make it work. I make it fucking work. It is what it is. I've never been money motivated, so. That's why I don't sit there and say, "Subscribe to my Patreon, and don't forget to give me super chats and join my channel and do all the stuff." You know what? If you want to do all that, go ahead. It's there for that reason. I genuinely don't expect it, nor do I care either way. If you do, I am eternally grateful for you. I really am. But it's whatever. I never do this expecting or even giving a shit enough to want to be a career guy on fucking YouTube. Would I complain if it happened? Maybe, maybe not. I used to say if I got 10,000 subscribers, I'd probably get rid of the channel. Because then you actually have people really looking at you, and then you start having other channels making videos about you, and then you get those fucking crazies that show up to your door. And I'm not kind enough to not kick them off the porch backwards down the stairs. And if you got kicked down back of my stairs on my front porch, you're going to get hurt. They're steep, they're many, and then it lands to a big fucking concrete slab, which has 5 more steep steps that go in a different direction that I can kick you down. You know? I mean, I wouldn't be as stupid as fucking Boogie and pop a fucking cap in the air. But there ain't no warning shots here. But, I mean, if it did become a thing, it become a thing. But you know what I've been seeing a lot lately? A lot of you guys fucking surpassing me. Now, I got 24 and change subscribers. And like Casey, I've been watching your fucking channel grow. And it's fucking amazing because you guys offer a consistent quality versus what I do. I come on when I feel like it. I come on when I have time to do it. If I feel like playing a game and sharing it with you, I'll play a game and share it with you. If I don't feel like making a video for 3 weeks, I won't make a video for 3 weeks. And that's just by design. That's how I'm comfortable doing this shit. But, like, I mean, even Papa Pete, he's in the 10,000 range now, isn't he? Almost, at least. I know he had a little help from that RGB guy, whatever his name is. God, I remember when he had, like, 500 subs. And then one day it was 100,000. I'm like, holy shit. I just couldn't jive with his format. He was always stoned. And I hear he's different now, but really nice guy. Very Sega-centric, which is near and dear to my heart. But I watch you guys fucking surpass me, and it actually makes me smile. It makes me smile. A lot of people like the Smashes of the world. I remember when he was still around that 10,000, he would every now and again come on and be like, fuck this, you know, I don't get enough this, that, and I'm not doing this anymore. And then something would happen, and he'd come back. He found his niche and went up to 130 or something like that now. But that's kind of like trash content anyway. But I've never aspired. I mean, I've been on here since 2013. I never aspired to try to make money on here. Maybe I should. It's something I do, right? I'm home. I might as well fucking do it. But hopefully this week we'll generate some stuff and we'll get some things. I don't even know why we started talking about that. Hold on. Let me go back. Atari suing me. Atari suing me, and me only having 157 in my fucking bank account right now, or $1.57. Play a little something sad, you know. There's certain things that guitar players play, and they're usually like little simple things, but for some reason, when you get to that part, it just feels so good. That part of that solo is me. I just think it sounds and it feels wonderful to play. Oh my god. Let me get back to the. Sorry, who needs money? I'm back. What's up, Bears Fan Goomba? Cryptic Creep. Yeah. Nah, we'll stick with Retro Creep because, I mean, I've never really stuck to one format, and that's another reason why this channel has never really grown. It's very deceptive in its name, Atari Creep, you know? Then you'd come here and I'd be playing with Light Bright or painting something. You guys remember when I used to paint on this channel? And, you know, all kinds of shit, but... my buddy EEP says, my job is sales. Fuck sales. My dad was VP in sales for a truck company. He was really good at sales, but my dad was never like a deceptive kind of guy. My dad was as straight as it comes, you know? I need to become money motivated. Yeah, well, if you're in fucking sales, dude, I remember growing up, feast or famine when it came to fucking my dad's work, you know? Tomorrow's my final day of training. Well, first of all, congratulations, man. Then I'm on my own. Ugh. Gotta be self-motivated, tough working at home, and these... Yeah. Oh, you'll be working from home? I would love that, but I just don't want to talk to people. I want a job where I don't have to talk to people. You know? I was kind of hoping that I could do freelance work. Like, somebody needs 100 boards soldered up. Send them to me, give me about a month, I'll get them to you in 2 weeks. You know? Piece work. I absolutely love doing that. I know a lot of people like, oh, piecework, really? Yeah, fuck yeah. There was a couple of things, Casey the Intelligent Gamer was showing. 8-bit duo thing stuck into your console. They had controllers or something like that. And the guy who's running it is local. And I'm like, dude, send some to me. You don't even have to pay me. I don't want one of these things. What the fuck would I do with that? I don't know shit about it. Send it to me, give me the schematic, and I'll fucking bang them out for you. They never really got back to me. They just keep... They sent me to a local Facebook group, and they have a meeting once a month at a fucking library somewhere. Let me go shut that the fuck off. God damn it, the fucking phone. Alright. I don't know what that is, but our landline gets calls all the time, and it's always the scammers. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do a Let's Fuck with the Scammers video. I've done one. If you dig deep enough, there's one on the channel. Where I had this guy going for a while, and then I fucked up. He's like, wait a minute, I thought you told me your name was this. I'm like, fuck. And then it turned into, I fuck your mother. I fuck your mother. I'm like, all right. It's awful dry on that, in that urn. Let's see. Howard says, I gotta go. Have a nice... All right, man, I'll say bye to you if you're not here still. I doubt you are. It's been a while since I got to the chat. But I will check in with you later on Facebook. I'm not surprising you. Maybe sometimes you do. And you'll upload anything for over a year. Has something to do with... Oh, no, dude. It has nothing to do with you, man. It has nothing to do with you. Let's see. I've watched you so many years, and I've seen your ups and your downs. Nothing stops you. You always come back. I appreciate that, man. I remember once I fucking streamed from the hospital in my room. A little desk, and put the phone up, and I'm just like, oh, guys. That was a weird time in my life. My doctor gave me these fucking pills. They were called Klonopin. They were part of the benzo group. You know, the Xanax. Most people take Xanax. But Klonopins are pretty much the same idea, maybe a little stronger. And I'm watching the videos that after that, and I'm slurring and all kinds of shit. And I'm like, fuck this. I called that doctor up. I'm like, shame on you, dude. Shame on you for fucking prescribing this shit to people. I was a fucking dribbling idiot. Retro Gamer 77, what's going on, buddy? Did I miss you coming in? Oh, nope, you were right there. Hello, everybody. He says, I gotta have a nice evening. Okay, so I did kind of skip over you. My apologies, my friend. My apologies. But let's get back to the comment which alerted me to your presence. I'm on vacation. Thank the maker. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Enjoy it. You going to be doing anything? You going to go anywhere? Or you just going to stay home and be like, fuck everything? That's what I like to do on vacation. Just say, fuck everything. Stay home, do my own thing in my own time. So what are you doing on vacation, Michael? You gonna... Okay, yeah. So there's the question right there. Play Rise of the... by Tenacious D. I don't like Tenacious D. You know, I don't like Jack Black. I don't like him. In fact, I can't stand him. I don't understand why he's so popular. He is so cliched about things. And if I see a movie come out and it has either The Rock or Jack Black in it, I know it's going to be trash. I hate to be that guy. School of Rock was what it was, but Jack Black was still Jack Black in it. I think the only movie Jack Black has been in that I've been able to stomach him in was a movie based off of his own characters, Tenacious D. So, I don't like Jack Black. I don't like him at all. And when I saw him in The Mandalorian, I was like, motherfucker! Motherfucker! Who hired this fucking prick? I want his fucking head. It really wasn't that serious, but I'm going to play games till my eyes bleed. Dude, stream that! I want that clip. I'm going to Galloping Ghosts for my birthday. What is Galloping Ghosts? Do tell, please. What is Galloping Ghosts? Or is that like an inside joke with a lot of you guys? Because again, I'm not like on the inside track of a lot of people. Yeah, Megatron says the same thing. What is it? An arcade? Yep. Okay, so it's an arcade. Nice. That's a fucking rad name for anything. Galloping Ghosts. I'm gonna have to make like a little figure of a fucking ghost with a cowboy hat now. Fucking asshole. I didn't want to make anything new today. Yeah, I'm in inbound calls, which is better. Much better. It's easy and I love the company. Ben, blah, blah, blah. My life selling internet. Okay, all right. Probably decent money. Plus commission, right? Wish we had comparable styles. I imagine a channel named Creep and Eep. Creep and Eep. Look, here's the deal. If there's... How many fucking people are in here? There's fucking 9 of you. Okay, rad. I'm going to put this out there one more fucking time. I was asked to do this thing called the Creeps Show. Hi, what's up?
Hey, Rob.
I asked Mom to let me know when you guys were on your way. I love being ignored. It's awesome. Which means you guys would be a square block or a rectangle block like this, but where she's standing. And it would literally just... It was supposed to be... shut up. It was supposed to be maybe a movie program discussing, but, you know, whatever. We could talk about anything. Everyone else has been doing stuff like that. If you ever want to come on, let me know. Let me know, even if it's a test. Even if it's a test. So let me go through these chats since everyone's going to be coming home. Is everyone with you? Lily? There are just some things in life that fucking get my ass, you know? Literally write down the words. Please let me know when you're on your way back. Whatever. Great movie that never made nowadays. Okay, let's see. A Pitfall commercial with Jack Black. I remember that. His shtick gets old. Yeah, it's kind of like Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler. And it's like they're always the same fucking person no matter what they do. Over 900 machines. Holy shit. I'm ignoring you too. I know you are, you fuck. I'm always ignoring. I'm always on the pay no mind list until I show up. And then when I show up, it's like, oh, hey, buddy. What's going on? I asked you to tell me when you were on your way back. God damn it. No, you're not. You don't get to eat tonight. I don't know. I gotta say something that's mean that doesn't sound criminal. I'm live right now, people. Don't flick me. I will knock you out live. I will put you in the middle of next week.
I'll give you a wet willy.
Wet willy? Ah! Don't touch me with your nasty thumb. Your slimy thumb. Your amphibious... I don't know. I can't think of anything. All right, guys. I've guest podcasts. Being on the Creep Show would be keen. All right. Well, either way, if anybody is interested in doing that, reach out to me either on Facebook. My email is somewhere in this. It's Christopher_call at Ymail. Ymail is correct. And we'll make it happen one way or another, guys. Thank you always so much for hanging out. This was pretty fucking fun. 2.5 hours. God damn. God damn. But if I didn't get to your comment over here, I apologize. I'm going to kind of rush through it to get the fuck off. But, yeah. Till next time, guys. Take care. Keep it real. Do the stuff for the Alzheimer's. You know the deal. And bye-bye.